So I would like to introduce you to String of Numbers and MUSASHIKAMIKAZE. Both were put up to me as players of potential interest, and I decided to look at both of them. These are becoming a lot more common now that I've looked at these. These accounts with like high tier premiums as like their main selling points are becoming something that I think Gaijin needs to kind of take a look at. I don't know what they can do about it, but there has to be a lot of accounts that are just sitting idle with like 1 or 2 premiums on them and like 10,000 GE that Gaijin really needs to take a look at, and I don't understand their logic of not looking at them. There are so many accounts that I've seen, at least recently or in the last couple months, that have a stupid amount of high tier premiums on them with whatever sort of style the person is selling on. And this guy's not dead. Now you can see pretty easily from that he is cheating. This is a player that was brought up to me on Discord as well as in my comments. The clip that I have of him in another video, I won't do another video on him, but basically he shot a player on their airfield from like 4,000 meters away by just scrolling his aim up and shooting toward the airfield. Now, you would have zero frame of reference of why you would know a player was there for any reason, yet this player just stares directly at them. And he's also doing this thing right now where he's scouting people through terrain. Now, unfortunately, the map is really weird right now, but this guy's doing a standard thing of scouting people through terrain, knowing exactly where people are, and just generally being a complete dickhead. And, you notice he scouted that guy through the building. Yes, you could scout people through buildings, but no, you wouldn't stare directly at the center mass of them, knowing exactly what's going on. So he's also using a very kind of scummy loadout, and unfortunately, with the update today, which Gaijin added Steam Friends integration and wish listing in-game, I don't understand. You can also apparently wish list tech tree vehicles. You see kind of how long the thing takes. He's also another, like, has multiple tied to premiums, and I don't know how he has KA52 and all this other stuff when he hasn't. I mean, granted, he just does this, I guess. So he's researched high tier premiums only using a couple vehicles, and he only has the 2S38 as high tier vehicles. So he does this where he, look at that. So he has 1 kill, 1 death, bunch of scouts, and he can do a fully loaded helicopter. I kind of agree with Spookston in this regard that CAS is so stupid easy to get because granted, this player did scouting, which reduces the cost of vehicles, but it doesn't make any sense to me that CAS is still so stupidly inexpensive. I wish Gaijin would actually make stuff more expensive, but I don't think that they ever will. Now, the funny thing is that his friend already left, so these guys have all these high tier premiums, but they only stay in the game for like 1 or 2 deaths each time. So, unfortunately, as always, stabilizers are broken, so this guy is not locking onto anything, but he is looking directly at that max player. Every one of his replays are extremely blatant, and I don't need to put out the fact that he is doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing in-game. And their records are a blatant indicator as well. So he also J'd out there. So, he left there, and he's gone from the match. So I don't understand their logic of the way they play, other than the fact that they get 1 or 2 kills, then leave, but they're blatantly cheating both times. So once again, this is a case of, I feel like it's someone who is what I call reverse stat padding, which essentially means that they're playing like garbage to make it look like they're not cheating. And their matches are so short that they're not being shown as that. So once again, these are both players who cheat. These are both players who do completely suspicious things, and I'm going to put the replay in to report, as always. And as always, I hope you all have the rest of your morning, day, evening, or night, and have a good one.